So this is just going to go live for 30 minutes, so not going for long. Yeah. Yeah. So so this is that once again out of the blue, isn't it? Like out of the blue. Out of the blue, I come with this again. Another one of these, you know. It's like I was going to do like a chat on Discord, but obviously the person, you know, obviously not up for it, obviously, or whatever, which is cool, no problem, you know. There's no rush, you know. Anytime, got plenty of time to do them anyway. So, you know, so you know, I'm not really, you know, there's no worries. So yeah, this is plenty of time. I'm doing loads of these. I'm doing yesterday, doing one today. Did a hangout on one. I can't remember what day it was. No, we won't be doing a live stream tomorrow or Sunday though. But yeah, next week and yeah. Yeah. So definitely not going to go. Definitely going for 30 minutes, and that's about it. So I don't know. Just I've changed the name of it now. The other that live stream is going to be the next live stream will be live stream 17. So no. So yeah, just so no, I don't know if the lighting's a bit better today than yesterday. We've opened the curtains even more. It should be even lighter. The lighting's even better then. Is that any better? They've actually improved it even more now. So look at that. That's wet. I think that's a tad bit better. If we put it up a bit more, you get more of the light up. That's a bit right now. So that's much better. So oh no. I was just on this I think it's some. Oh no, I was trying to talk. I think someone I was going to talk was. I think someone else was going to try and chat, but they weren't there. So you know, anxiety, social anxiety. So you know, I'm definitely will. Like, I'm planning to do one next week. I'm actually going to plan to do a chat next week. Have you noticed I've changed all the things on there now? Like, changed a bit of like sort of that. So I'm going to try and do some chats next week. I'm just trying to do an evening chat or something next week, and I'm there. So and also doing a hangout. So, but you know. So we're doing the chat next week. I'll be in the voice chat room. There'll be a chat, and I know there's someone else there as well who may join as well. Maybe I don't know. Eventually, so that's the whole. So they might have to join as well. So, you're supposed to be talking with Chris. I was going to be talking with. I think because I've got him as a contact on Discord. It says I'm going to do like it says I wanted the chat, so I just thought, but it didn't turn. But it's obviously not. It's obviously anxiety or something, you know. So it's all right. It's just fine. If I didn't do that, I thought I'm not gonna sit there for an hour. So I thought I was ready for a bit, and so I just come and I just thought I'd just do the just a live stream, you know, for that half an hour that's left. That I was going to do a chat, you know. Yeah, I'll have to do that suggestion we said about. I'll have to like sign up with Netflix and see, look at some stuff on there. I can do I saw your comment about the video idea. So that's always an idea. Yeah, I could also do stuff like that as well. I've got loads of ideas now. In fact, the ideas are like flooding in. It's good. So that'd be good. The quality looks better, doesn't it? Does the quality look much better than it just the other day? Because the lighting, see it's got much lighter. I think the quality would be. It looks better from my end. So I don't know how it actually looks for the structural live thing, but I can also have a look because I got my other laptop here. Oh yeah, it does look better. Yeah, it's a bit better. Yeah, a tad bit better. That's good. I set a time for the next that chat we're doing next week. I'm gonna do it in. I'm gonna set a time up. I'll put it in. I put this. I'm gonna set up the time in. What do you call it? In the server announcements. So that's why I've put that there now. Server announcements. And obviously, whoever, like, I will try and get more people to add me. Obviously, as contact, but obviously, doing it I'm trying to be careful just to filter through the trolls, make sure no troll tries to, get through. Obviously. So I'm very cautious anyway. That's not a bad thing. But timekeeping's good. It's good to stick to things, times you agree with and stuff. That's it. The timekeeping's good. I'm not very good with timekeeping. Even with the job I do, I'm terrible with timekeeping. I'm not got in trouble though. So, but like on a Saturday, I always get to that retail park at half 6-ish. It's terrible. And with my other job in the week, I get there. I think I'm allowed to get there as late as 10, but I always get there after 10. So terrible. I need to get my act together. I've not been told off though, so until I get told off or warning, I'm probably just gonna keep risking it. But no warnings, so no. If I'd no like verbal warnings or anything, so or written warning or anything like that, so if I do a good job anyway, even though I get there a bit late, I always do a brilliant job, and I leave that. I've never ever leave there doing a shit job, never. So it's a good thing, Just the timekeeping needs to sort that issue out. I'm bad with that. So that's it. I finished that tea, haven't I? Yeah. I always have my tea when I'm doing these little chats or whatever. Obviously, timekeeping when I was a kid, my timekeeping was good with school though. Like when I was at school, I was always on time. So I was afraid I was scared to be late because I thought I feared detention and getting in trouble. So I was always good then. But when there was like, so when you had to be on time, when you'd get in trouble or told off, I would be on time. That's like with the job I do now. If I knew if I was going to get told off or I was getting in trouble, I wouldn't do it, you know? So terrible. But yeah. So yeah. So different laptops, I think it's that there. So so that's what I'm doing on the side here. You know, I don't know. Obviously, the house looking thing. I mean, I've looked this week. I haven't seen anything, but my sister doesn't seem to be making an effort anymore. So she's not like saying to me, "Oh, I've seen this house I like," anything like that. So this makes me wonder if she's got the money anymore. Maybe she spent it. So I don't know. My brother was saying the other day, it's weird how my sister's suddenly gone, like, shouldn't like not like really like focusing on looking at someone now. She seems to have gone quiet and they're supposed to be viewing a property. I think we're supposed to be viewing a property. They've got this property that might. So if I don't find someone before then, but there might be this one that we're going to review in August, which will have any agent. It won't have any agent fees. It's got like I think it's got like I don't know if it's a private or so different sort of landlord. So you just deal directly with the landlord. So there'll be no like agencies. So there won't be any agent fees. But that's not all the way to August. So I mean, it's like my sister's just waiting to then. Maybe I don't know, but I don't know. I've been looking. I've not found nothing. So this week, there's been nothing decent. That's the only time I was late. If I was ever late at school, the only time it'd be because the bus was late or something, or yeah. It's the only time. I remember one time. I remember that the back when I was at the job centre. I was late. And I got a taxi there, so just to make sure because I was running late. So I got a taxi because I didn't want to get sanctioned. So I got a taxi. I went all the way there, and they told me, "Oh, you didn't have to. It didn't matter if you were late, but it stated on the letter that if you're late, you'll be sanctioned." And said, "Oh, it didn't." Apparently, it's threat. They don't mean just like it's just a threat. I don't know. It didn't when you got there. It said, "Oh, it didn't matter if you were late." I said to him, "I got a bloody taxi here." But it didn't refund me. I didn't get the taxi fare back. So terrible. It's like scare you into thinking they're going to be sanctioned if you don't go to this interview or something, So that was annoying. So that's the only time I think I'm only ever late for, if it's due to buses. I think buses or anything, or any kind of any transportation, taxis, so or buses, yeah. I think the autofocus is on this camera. It just went in. I swear I turned it off. This camera, like every time you use it, you've got to kind of like you've got to set the settings because it doesn't automatically save them. So it's annoying. So if you set the camera, yeah. Every time you do it, you have to go to it and set the microphone each time you do the video or whatever or stream. So why can't I just save the settings? It didn't do that. Yeah, I hear they're not that great anymore. I hear they're getting a lot worse now. And it's not. They're a lot. No, if they were bad back then, now though. Yeah, I'd imagine they would be worse now. I mean, they're just, they just make it harder and harder to get money. I mean, to get money out of them, the government. Oh, we're gonna make it as hard as possible for you to claim this money or something. Where's my next hangout? I can't remember when it is now. Next one hangout. I'm doing a Google Hangout. I think I'm doing a Google Hangout Monday, 8 o'clock. I think it is. I have to look on my channel when I set it. I've already set it already. The event's already there. So yeah, it's Monday, 8 o'clock. It was, yeah. The 13th. No, not 8 o'clock. 7:30. I mean, sorry, 7:30. No. Monday, the 13th, the 5th, 7:30 p.m. GMT. So I'm doing one Monday now, yeah, hangout. So then I'm doing a live stream on Tuesday, and then I'll probably do one on Wednesday. So after that'll be one of the days. It'll be either a Wednesday or Thursday. We'll chat on Discord. So yeah, that's what it'll be. So probably, yeah. I need to charge my phone as well. Yeah, well, it will be. Yeah, probably do it 4 or something, 4 o'clock. If that one day, and then I'll try and do a later one point as well. So as well. I mean, I can do the evenings and stuff. I mean, I think soon, very soon, I'm going to be I'm giving up the Saturdays. I am on the weekend. I do but I currently work the weekends as well. So that retail park. So I'm going to be giving up the Saturdays soon. My dad's taking over the Saturday, so I'll just be doing Sundays, which means that I won't have to get up early on a Saturday morning, which means I can do hangouts later on Friday nights. So, so maybe that'll be a great, hangout day as well. So I'm about to do them sometimes. I won't do them every week, but I do more times to do it, because I won't have to get up early on a Saturday morning. So I always go early, and I go to bed early Saturday night. I mean, it's not Saturday night. I mean, Friday nights, because I have to be up early to get to the retail park, which is just down the road here. It's down the road. If I cycle that, I do from where I am now. It's like I can get there in 5 minutes on bike. So, but yeah, it's just down the road here. It's not far. It's like 10-minute walk. It's like 5-minute cycle ride. I used to previously do the job he did. Like, he did it before me, and so I was at the time. I mean, at the time I was getting a housing benefit because I was only doing a low income job, and it was fucking me over because my wage fluctuates every month. So they kept overpaying me, and then I get a different amount the next. So I get a lower amount. I get a higher amount one month, and the following month I get a lower amount. So that means so after that, it means that if I owed them money back, and they kept saying that, and it just kept increasing. So my dad just gave me the Saturday job to get by that issue. So it makes up for me not getting that anymore. So I make a bit of extra money. So that's how I got that job. because I was getting the housing benefit was screwing me over, and kept owing it. They kept overpaying me and owing it back again. So it was just pointless. So yeah, so that's why I took that job, and I ended in the end. I ended up doing to both days. Eventually, the guy that works in there the weekdays, he gave up the Sunday, so I was not. So for the last 2 years, I've been doing Saturday and Sundays. So we're still doing the Sundays, but I just won't be doing the Saturdays, and I'm still doing cover as well. I'll still be doing cover, so I'll be still doing like the cover sometimes. So which means sometimes if I'm doing cover, it'll be 8-hour days when I do cover, but for the rest of the time, it's just it's a 6-day working week, which is 4 hours a day. So it's not bad. So yeah, I still make the extra money though by doing extra hours. So I mean, I do. So I did extra hours this past week. I did, but I did cover on Monday, so I did bank holiday cover. So that's extra money. So so yeah, eventually, there's like that guy that does the like the weekdays with the retail part because I just do the weekends. That guy eventually is going to retire or whatever, or is planning to leave eventually at some point soon. I don't know when it'll be, but I don't want that job. But I don't want to do 8-hour weeks, so I'm happy with just my, you know, easy just whatever hours I do now. The hours I do now, 8 hours, I think it is. I do. But it should be less than that. It's gonna be 20. It's gonna go down to 24. But yeah, if I don't want that extra hour, so my dad wants to take it. My dad would do it, so he wants to get his foot back in the door. So that's why he wants to do the Saturdays to help to get his name back on the payroll of that company. So, it's all right, and it's not bad. It's not the worst. It's all right. It's just it's easy. Just I don't know. You don't really talk to people. You don't really talk to many people, so it doesn't. I don't think it helps depression. But it's all right if you don't like. It's all right if you have anxiety, though. I guess. Oh yeah, definitely. Argos is like Argos is I always thought as a kid, working in Argos would be cool because when I was a kid, I used to like going there and like buying toys and stuff like that. So as a kid, I used to love going there and but buying toys, and I used to get excited at Christmas, and I don't know because I know they're toys now. I think it's sort of great, but behind the scenes isn't as great as it thinks on. It's not as great as you think it is. So once you've worked behind the scenes in there, you find it isn't that great. It's not as great as you thought it was. And I've worked in 2 Argos. I've worked Argos twice, and I didn't like it either time. So, I worked in 2 different stores. I think there's only 2 stores in Coventry now. I think so. Yeah, I think there's only 2 stores in Coventry. Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, I've worked in both of them, the existing stores. So. Coventry's not that big, really. There used to be 3 Argoses. I think there used to be 3 that did. Yeah, there used to be 3. There used to be 2 in the city centre. Then there's only 1. So there also used to be Index as well. There used to be another catalogue shop called Index, and which turned into Littlewoods, which then disappeared. So yeah, I don't think warehouse wouldn't be that nice. No. I don't want to ever work in warehouse. So yeah, I'd probably go for a bit more then. No, definitely. Oh, hi, yeah. Hey. I'm doing all right. Yeah, thanks for asking. You actually caught one of these streams. Cool. I remember you saying it a long time ago. been a yeah, so still doing these streams. I've been doing a lot of these streams. So I think this is like I've sort of counted them up a bit now. So I think this is live stream 16. So. Oh, cool, yeah. They've got a much better, like the video thing's not much better now. So I'm not doing it on my phone. We can't do it on my phone anymore. So because obviously you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to do it on your phone. So which is you know, I don't know. You have to have 1,000 subs now to do them on your phone. So YouTube's just like changing. The you know. Like that. So because I'm up to the mic, they'll probably go for another 15 minutes. Then I don't know. Also, my sister gets back soon. Sister's like, I don't know. She'll be talking to me, apparently talking about work and stuff. So that's why when I do these like now, at a certain time, I always like end it about 5:30ish. So, but so I'll do it no more of these anyway. So. Oh, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. Oh yeah, I still have to look into that about Twitch. Yeah. So there's all Twitch shows. I have to try and set up a Twitch. I'm not really. A lot of people say it, but I'm not really. So I will say I'm gonna do stuff, and I just I don't know. I mean, I have to look into it. Yeah, that's another place to talk. Yeah. I do have Discord, but as well. So, but to have to look into Twitch. A lot of things. I definitely, and I also need to get a Netflix as well. I'm just have a go and look at that as well. I keep saying I'm gonna do that as well. Oh, I'm gonna sign up for Netflix and have a look at what's on there. So. Just do do more. Try and do more like a lot more reaction. I'm trying to do more reaction videos and stuff as well. It's just not just reaction. I try and find things. I always watch stuff and movies. I don't know and stuff and. No, true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be also another source of how to get people to the channel as well. Find, say that I stream on it. If I do streaming on. Yeah, definitely Twitch is definitely an idea. Yeah, that's just. I always thought Twitch was just like a gaming thing. So I always think all these stuff like streaming things are just gaming. Oh, that's what I thought of there. It's just, and then everything it's like Discord. I thought that was just originally was just gaming as well. So, oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. There's always another. There's always another way. There's always ways to try and help with these. There's also new ways to chat to people. So So I think most people find my stuff on YouTube just for I think social anxiety. I think Most of like, because I mean, over the years, I've noticed that it's just the mainly social anxiety that seems to get most of like people watching and stuff. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Definitely, I have to I'll sign up. Have a look. I'll sign. I have to sign up for that, and so I do have a lot. I want to. I have a lot of social anxiety as well, sort of things. It's like kind of like kind of nervous for these. I'm actually quite nervous for these things, really, doing these things, streams. I'm not really confident, so. But I'm doing it. Right. I just do what I can, right? I just do it the best. True, true, yeah. So I think the most of it, I think over these like streams and hangouts, the most views I've ever had. I think even with the hangout when I used to do hangouts years ago, I think the most I've ever had, I think, like 8 or 9 views. It's not very good. So so it's not a lot, but like I did hangouts before. I've had like people in the chat, like pretty much or full chat before nearly. Like I think in a Google Hangout you can have up to 10 people chatting at once. So like there's like all the little boxes at the bottom. They're like that was kind of like a good test of anxiety at once. Yeah, just try. So how did you find my channel, Zoe? Did you find it through just social anxiety? A lot of people, I find when I look at the search, like it's like most sources, like the search is social anxiety. Yeah. I remember when I first like, created the channel back again, I noticed that most of the search was a Dale channel because people were obviously trying to find me again because I had so many channels. So people, it's easy to find. Just so I look at that's why I was just. In the streams. I say cool. Yeah. There's like, there's no chance of a thunderstorm anytime soon. Well, I think it might be thunder showers. It's not that warm at the moment, is it? The weather's not very warm here here in the UK right now. It's like it's quite cold for this time of year. Like it's chilly, not chilly, but it's a bit not that warm for this. For especially May now. Like they'll be getting a lot of rain now, so it's like the weather just I remember with that Thunderstorm one, I kept repeating myself. Just I kind of when I re-uploaded it from the other channel, that I just edited out where I repeated or fast forwarded it. I reckon this could be a supercell, really. How many times do I say it? I don't know. I'll just repeat. I don't know why I do it. Just, it wasn't a supercell though. It was just a normal fucking thunderstorm. It seemed like one there with the lightning, but we don't often get them though. We did have a supercell in 2012 though. I remember there's like massive, we had this raw severe thunderstorm. If it's even on the news, it was back in 2012. It's on the news as well. So that's what you call it. That was what you call a supercell, you know. It's like big hailstones, and I think it was just real strange. It was just like a real strange storm. So cool. It's interesting. We're going to go last to about quarter past then, just another 7 minutes, and we're doing another one of these next week, some more of these streams and stuff. So oops. Yeah, so do you live in the UK, Zoe, or what country are you from? Are you? So if you don't mind me asking, this is wasn't it? They're all British, I think. John's from the UK. I'm from the UK. So I think. It's all right, phone. I've been on YouTube. So I don't know. I first came on YouTube. The first year I found YouTube was 2006, but I didn't start making videos in 2020. I used to make videos like before in 2006, but it wasn't about like anxiety or anything. But then in 2010, I started just talking about anxiety. So that's when I started just to talk about that, you know. So 2010. So it's when I moved in here. So the favorite video I've done. I don't know. I can the Hangouts. I used to do Hangouts. The ones with like the Hangouts I used to do with James. So those are all my favorite videos. Well, what's a video? But it's a Hangout kind of thing. But they're kind of some of my favorites. So, like they are videos still because they're just live Hangouts. But they are some of my favorites. I think I don't know. I don't really like my content. I don't really have favorite content. It's just there. I think the closest good thing content I've done is probably when I went to Resorts World last year. I think because that's like first time leaving hometown, facing anxiety since like 2009. So so that was a big step for me. So I've not left my hometown since before then, so for a long time. I'm improving slightly with anxiety. Just still a long way to go. Just difficult. So I'll say that's one of my favorite videos. Yeah. Thanks, yeah. Listen. That's it. Just... But a lot of my anxiety, like you can't really see it on the outside when I do these like videos and shit, but it's inside. I'm anxious inside, and I don't know. I do think my body language kind of gives off it as well. My body language and the way I talk as well. Can hear it. Can kind of think you can hear it in my voice as well. Sort of like talking fast kind of thing, and so that's an anxiety thing. It's obviously it's out. It's worse from outside. It's like it's worse. I don't know. Thanks. Yeah, good. I know. I know. Just okay. I'm getting more confident. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Good. I do get a lot of like likes and stuff on videos, but it's like it just comes with being on YouTube. Thanks for the like. Yeah. It was like, well, that's how at work when I was like bored or whatever. The trolley. There's not any more trolleys, and if there's ever a trolley, I'm just gonna mess around and be silly with it. So sometimes when you get bored, work basically, back, no one around, just to be silly. So the trolley, it's fun now. So I don't care. I just like to be silly. Silly. Have fun. So why not? Why the heck not? So yeah, this is the so that's all right. It's just not bad. Yeah, just obviously outdoors, working outdoors. Just weather. It was a bit wetter than yesterday. It was wet yesterday. I got drenched twice. The days went alright. Yeah, I mean, so just depends tomorrow, but I've got to do work. I've got to work tomorrow morning and Sunday, but I got the rest of the day. So I'm definitely doing another one of these next week. I'll do some more next week. I set up the events now anyway, so so yeah. I'm gonna end it in a minute then, so, because my sister's gonna be back soon, and she's like, I don't know, she's like, talking about the work and her work and stuff, and like, and she didn't like me. She complains when I do live streams and stuff later on as well. I've still got to do them sometimes later on, but she always complains. I can hear you in the other rooms. I can hear you. Your voice travels. It shouldn't sound like that, but but yeah, so, yeah, do some more of these next week. Hopefully you can join more, Zoe, if you're doing more of these. I'll try and set up the event now anyway. So I'll definitely look into the Twitch as well. And yeah. So yeah, it was good. It's good talking.